I feel like this whole ban that they're about to put, not ban, but limit they're about to put on Section 8 is like the best thing they could have possibly done.
Amen.
Because I've been trying to figure
Amen.
out why anybody would need Section 8 for 40 plus years just
Correct.
to pass it down to their child and grandchild, great grandchild, generations upon generations.
Yeah.
Saving hella money on rent.
Correct.
And it's people who haven't even gotten a chance to experience that. You get what I'm saying? To get that help or assistance.
Yes.
You just thriving off of it. Like, you just comfortable. Like, no job, no nothing. Your kids just paying your $300 rent every month. It's ridiculous to me. I feel like Section 8 should be used as like a stepping stool. That should not be something you get complacent on. If you leave it up to me.
But people do it every single day. People do it every single day. And yes, these restrictions are for the better. These restrictions are for the better. The people who are complaining about the restrictions are people who have been milking the system for generations. Legacy recipients. Legacy Section 8 recipients. The people who are truly upset about this are people who have been milking the system, apathetic, living off of it for years and years to come. Years and years to come. And putting a time limit on programs like Section 8, putting a time limit on programs like food stamps and EBT, putting a time limit is going to put people under the gun and put people under pressure to become something. It's going to put people under the gun to become something, to do better, to progress, to level up, which in the end will only help them, right? Which at the end of the day will only help them become better people, better contributors to society, to the system, right? The restrictions and the new requirements are better because it gives other people an opportunity. It gives other people an opportunity to have a down year, to be down, to survive a layoff, right? To survive a hard time. But when we have people constantly and consistently milking the system and staying on it for years and years and finding new ways to finesse, oftentimes we have people suffering in a way that they didn't have to. So yes, these restrictions and requirements are good. They are good. The only people who can't see that are the legacy recipients.
I already knew it was coming. Section 8, they are doing a budget cut. Okay? So those people who have been on Section 8 for more than 2 years, they about to send y'all a letter letting y'all know to be aware about y'all having to figure it out between, like I said, 60 and 90 days. Public housing, also, y'all gonna be receiving a letter too. They already said each state is gonna receive a letter. And this Donald Trump saying this. Donald Trump made this rule, okay? So they tired of y'all living off Section 8. They sick of it, so they done figured it out. They gonna make y'all pay regular rent like everybody else doing. But yeah, do y'all research if y'all don't believe me. Period.
My interpretation of Section 8 has always been wrong because I always thought that it was just implemented just to give people a start in life, just to help them to get off the streets, into a home, give them time, get their shit together, and move forward. Not to stay in that 10, 15, 20 years. Because I can remember times seeing many girls on a Section 8 list for 1, 2, even 3 years.
Yeah.
And I think that's ridiculous. So Trump is implementing, from what I understand, 2026, a 2-year limit on Section 8.
Yeah.
And people are complaining about it.
Correct.
And truthfully, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it seems to be the ones that are complaining are the ones that want to continue living off the government.
100%.
They don't want to do anything with themselves. Now is opportunities to really build this country up because Trump is really letting you know, hey, the government's going to do what they're supposed to do to help the American people so that they can get in a position to help themselves.
There you go.
It's only right that you get out there and start making things happen for yourself. So complaining about him only giving you a 2-year limit, come on, that's ridiculous. At least we had that opportunity.
Look at how people are reacting to the promotion of self-sufficiency. Outrage. What, you expect me to take care of myself? You expect me to take care of myself? Listen to how people are reacting to self-sufficiency. He nailed it. People genuinely expect to be taken care of. As adults, for their entire life, people treat government resources as their lifestyle, their income. Okay, well, I got my government assistance. Okay, I got them taking care of this. Okay, so that means that I only have to work for X amount of hours. Okay, okay, I only have to work this much, and I can still have my hobbies over here. I can still do this when I want. I can still travel here on the weekends. Okay, cool, because I got my rent taken care of here. That means I don't necessarily have to work a whole 40 hours a week. Maybe I can work 27 or 28 hours a week, and then have my time, the fun time to do this. People are not trying to work. People are not trying to work. Trying to get away with doing as little as possible. They don't want to be self-sufficient. They want to be taken care of, but at the same time want to be in charge. I don't get it. The entitlement here. And I love these new restrictions. I love these new requirements. I love it. I think it's great because it's going to force people to be self-sufficient and to be better.
So now you know, hey, I got a house. Let me keep moving so I can buy me one or rent me one, and I can afford to do it. So don't fault Trump for this. This is the way it
This is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. People want money but don't want to work for it. Want a high quality lifestyle but don't want to earn it. Don't want to buy in. Don't want to sustain it themselves. Just gimme, gimme, gimme. Lazy. These new restrictions are good. Holding people accountable for sustaining their own lives. Holding people accountable to not only sustaining their own lives, but making sustainable decisions. Right? Holding people accountable for making good, sustainable decisions. Because as quiet as kept, oftentimes the reason people can't afford their lifestyle is because they've made poor decisions. A lot of times the reason people can't afford their lifestyle is because they've made poor decisions, poor eating decisions. Now they're overweight, poor relationship decisions, right? Poor financial decisions, right? A lot of times the reason people cannot afford their life is because they have made bad decisions in their life because they believed and felt entitled to being bailed out by someone or something other than themselves. So when there's restrictions and time frames on their government resources, now you got to make some better decisions. Now you got to respect the money. So yes, if these new restrictions and requirements are forcing people to make better decisions, sustainable decisions, then let's go.
Tell you the truth. You see Trump say you taking that Section 8? You see that? You see? That partial rent you be paying? You got to go pay full rent like everybody else. You heard me? So don't go to talk about no homeless shelters. Trump finna take that Section 8 from you, Section 9 and 10. And he need to take the sections from the club from you too. Because that way you at with your Section 8 houses always in the section in the club and go home to your Section 8 pulling up in your Infinity truck or your Benz C300 pulling right up to your Section 8 house and your C300 after you just left the section in the club popping bottles. See, that's why Trump taking your Section 8 from you. Then you'll be in Section 9 and 10. See? The joke's on you, dust. Nah. Y'all, I want to get this Section 8 voucher up and just start the over.
Good for you.
I feel like this is holding me the back.
It is.
Like, seriously, I am tired. I'm tired of this town. This town is draining. There's no jobs around this Daycares suck. The kids' families suck.
Correct.
Like, I'm tired.
Go. Level up.
Tired. Yes. I really am. And when I say I'm tired, I am tired. Seriously.
Good for you.
I've been on Section 8 for what? October be 3 years.
It's time to go.
It's time for me to get off this.
Yes, it is. And shout out to her for recognizing this. Because oftentimes in order to stay on these programs and in order to continue to receive these resources, you have to fall within an income level, right? You have to fall within an income level. And sometimes that means you have to be relegated to a certain area in a certain living environment, in certain living conditions. And people will stay there all because they want to continue to live for free and continue to receive the resources. So they'll reduce themselves to living in poorer conditions, in poorer areas, just so that they can continue to receive those free resources. And that is sad. They would rather choose that a lower quality of living. Instead of leveling up, getting off of the system, leveling up, working, putting in the work, and having enough money to live where you want. And she said, look, I am done with this. I'm done living here. I'm done living in this town. The daycares are awful. There are no jobs here. Listen, there's no infrastructure here. The families suck. The people suck. There's nothing here. There's nothing available in this. I have to go. It's time for me to go. And good for her. Yes, 3 years. It's time for you to get off of it. It's time for you to level up and go live a higher quality of life. And it's really sad to see that people will stay in the system and continue to live in poor conditions just so they can get $300 for rent, $225 for rent, $500 in food stamps. So every month they can have seafood and a seafood boil. People will choose that instead of getting to work and leveling up. It's really sad to see. Shout out to her for recognizing where she is in life and deciding to do something about it. That is it for me today. Catch y'all in the next video.